Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
The fire is out.
We put it out completely 2200 hours or 10 p.m. last night.
Guam Fire Chief Joey Nicholas confirming it took his firefighters more than a day to extinguish the flames. It first sparked in Harmon Industrial around 4:30 p.m. Saturday. Thick smoke could be seen for miles.
The base of the fire was roughly a 40 by 80 area, 40 foot by 80 area. It definitely engulfed a larger area and then about 2 stories deep, 20 feet high.
Majority of the fire consuming material at the FSM Guam Recycling Center. Fire officials say nearby businesses, Sang Brothers, and Black Construction were affected as well.
We did express that if there was any discomfort with the air quality for the surrounding businesses or residences, that they evacuate immediately.
By Sunday, much of the area was hazy. A smoke advisory remained. Acting Governor Ray Tenorio declaring a state of emergency 24 hours after firefighters first responded.
We put out the necessary warnings, assigned the emergency declaration to make sure they got the $250,000 to use as needed. And then from here, we're going to go forward and looking at, the EPA, environmental protection elements of this, were there any fire code or other issues that need to be dealt with, ensuring that this doesn't happen again in the future.
GFD monitored the area until 3 a.m. Monday before clearing the scene.
It came to a shock to us too. Like, I never seen a fire that big in my life until that day.
Sang Brothers warehouse supervisor Pat Lazama recalls what happened.
I noticed all the smoke, and it looked like it was coming from our yard. So my first reaction was to gather all the guys and get all the fire extinguishers and everything. All you hear was explosions. Then the fire just kept getting bigger by every minute that was passing.
As for how the fire started,
pending the results of the findings from Guam Fire Department and our own investigation, if there is any violations that we find or any regulations that have been broken, then notices of violations will be issued.
We're still putting together all the facts and details to make sure nothing is left out. But from the initial assessments, we believe that it started on the Sang Brothers side and then traveled into the scrapyard.
A preliminary finding that company is denying.
But you guys weren't burning back there?
No, not that I know.
Workers at FSM Recycling Guam Inc., a Korean-owned business, spent most of today cleaning up the mess. A manager who declined an interview tells me the fire did not start on their property and claims they are the victims. And even today, you can see the mounds of charred debris here behind me, including this car grill, this twisted piece of metal, including some rubber tires. And it's the unknown throughout all this mess that are leaving many concerned.
It's too early in the investigation for us to make a determination as far as what was in the air, based on not exactly knowing what was burning.
While the investigation is underway, the fire chief commends the work of all involved.
Very dangerous, very complicated fire, but fortunately we were able to make it out without any injuries.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, Wahoo Sinik Delgado.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.